So what's up, YouTube? This is Martin, and I thought I would come to you with a video today about the spiritual side of life that we were actually taught that is bad when it actually is not. Um, when you live in places where there's a lot of religion, there's a lot of religious establishments and a lot of things like that. Like a friend of mine said one time, he said, just because a place has a lot of churches doesn't mean it's holy. And when you live in a place where you got a lot of, churches, synagogues, anything to do with religion, you tend to have a lot of unintelligence in those areas as well, because you kind of have to have a certain degree of lack of intelligence to actually believe in religion. You have to have a certain degree of, I'm just going to go out there right and just say it, stupidity. Why I say this is because nothing in it can be proven. Nothing factually can be proven that happened. At least when we know with the occult that 99% of it, the esoteric and the occult is more of a metaphor than actually a physical happening. The problem is that religion, none of it can be proven, and actually contrary to religion is being proven right now. Religion's desperately hanging on to its followers. I'm not going to attack a specific one or anything. I'm just going to say that they're desperate to hang on to their followers. They're losing more and more per day, per year, per month, whatever. And how I kind of see that is that people kind of are tired of the dogmatic bull. They're tired of the strictness. They're tired of the, waiting around for somebody to come and save them that hasn't shown up yet or never will. They're tired of kind of the blindlessness of it, you know what I mean? The blindness of it, I should say. I don't know where I come up with blindness, but the blindness of it should, people kind of want to know the truth now. They want to know the truth about humanity. And like I said in a previous video, we're finding out that our mythology is more than likely our real history. We're kind of uncovering that right now. But you have people out here who are just not smart enough to figure that out. People out where I live, where I work and where I live, the town I live in and the town I work in. They're really not kind of intelligent enough to figure out that everything that they kind of believe is horse hockey, if I can use that old term that the Cowboys use. And they kind of, they take and they let their religious beliefs overlap into everybody's life. So even if you don't have their beliefs, you still will do what their beliefs say. And I'm not like that. And you don't put your beliefs on my doorstep. I literally work with a very sweet lady. She's very awesome. But when she kept talking about how, God, she told me, God wants us to do this, this, this. And I said, I don't think that your God exists. And she's like, God said that we need to do this, this, and this in life. And I'm like, you should understand, I don't believe in your God. There's no way you're going to make me believe in your God. I already went down that course. I was a Christian. I was very much devout. With the beliefs and everything and whatnot, and then as I kind of began to kind of peel away the truth of it and everything, and then I had a friend of mine who he pulled me out of it altogether and said, hey man, I want you to see the truth, man, about this stuff. And he showed it to me, and I've never been the same since then. That was 15 years ago. And the truth is that there's more evil in religion than in the bad guys that they've created to be the adversaries of them. There's more evil in actual religion than there is in the devil or whatever kind of adversary that they believe in, whatever religion it might be, could possibly be. And so when I kind of look at it, I look at it from the perspective of somebody who's, an LGBTQ person, somebody who's non-religious, who generally, I try to treat every person the same in life. I don't try to give them any I don't judge you by the way you dress or anything like that. I really don't even judge you by your beliefs unless you start to judge me with your beliefs. Then I have a problem. I have Christian friends, I have Muslim friends, I have Jewish friends, I have people of all nationalities and beliefs that are friends. But when they start to judge me, then I start to have a problem. When they start to judge life through the lens of their beliefs, that's when I have to have a problem. But people are not really all that intelligent enough to kind of figure out that religion's bull. It always has been. I was at the deepest levels of Christianity, and I can tell you there's nothing there when you get there. It's all made up. It's all bull, and you can put your faith in it, but it's not going to make it any more real. When you steal from other belief systems to create your own, tends to not work out too well. And I'm saying the same thing for all the religions. I don't know if it's Scientology or whatever it might be. They all tend to be based on the same thing, especially Abrahamic, belief systems can all, kind of tend to be the same thing, But at the same time, I see a lot of people not believing in themselves. They rather believe in, something outside of themselves. They refuse to believe that they're gods and goddesses. They want to believe that there's something outside of themselves that is higher. And it never works out. It always ends up becoming tremendously bad. It always ends up backfiring. It always ends up being something that ends up, I used ends up too many times. But anyways, it ends up, if I can say that again, being very, very bad for everybody in the end. They often have conflicts in their families because the family's Christian and the son may be going off on a different path, be it Satanism, Luciferianism, paganism, or whatever it might be. And that causes conflict. And I see a lot of conflict in people out there right now in the world. There's a lot of people that they can't get past pushing their beliefs. I have a friend that's transgender, and a very close friend, and she, when she first became that way, she got a lot of judgment from people. People would call her fag and stuff like that, and that's not right, you're being transgender. And she would ask, she'd say, well, why is it not right? And they'd be, because it's not supposed to be. And then they would eventually, when you break it enough down, they'll go to religion because it said in the Bible you're not supposed to. They can't get past it. They can't have their own belief systems and ideas. It has to be based upon an old book, the Quran, the Bible, the Torah, the whatever. They can't really think for themselves. They can't really say, this is my belief, regardless of anything else. It has to be based on religion. And I think that in the end, it's a poisonous thing, religion is. It always kind of has been. That's just my opinion. I believe people can be whatever they want to be in this world. I don't think that there's any limitation to what you can be. I don't care if you're homeless. I don't care if you're on drugs or alcohol. You can break those chains and you can become whatever you want to be. And you should be whatever you want to be in this world. And let no one judge you at any age. I don't care what your age is. I don't care if you're 50 years old and you're trying to become a CPA. Do it. I don't care if you're 16 years old and wanting to become a composer. Do it. It doesn't really matter. We limit ourselves by numbers and by beliefs and by all these different things. And in the end, we end up being miserable. So, you have to be who you are in this life. I mean, I am who I am unapologetically. I don't care if people like it or do like it. If you don't like it, cool. If you do like it, cool. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not going to change just because somebody doesn't like what I do in life or who I am. That's not how I live my life. That's not how I base anything. I base my life on this is what makes me comfortable and this is what I'm going to do. I don't care whether you like it or not. And that's kind of just the way it is. Be who you are without any concern about how people feel about it. They'll try to come at you. They'll try to attack you physically, which is never successful. They'll try to attack you mentally, again, not successful. Spiritually, again, not successful. They'll try to do all these different unsuccessful ways to come at you. And why they won't be successful is because, if you're like me, you'll stay by your belief in who you are, and you will not allow their attacks to be successful. That's what I do. I stick by who I am. If people don't like me, fine. If they want to laugh at me, they want to smile, whatever, that's fine. I don't care. I'm smiling right back at them, kind of with the same, my same opinion of them as theirs is of myself. And so the only thing I can stress very, very hard now is be who you are. Do it unapologetically. Live life with no regrets. And no matter what age you are, pursue what you're going to do in life. Pursue your interests. Pursue what you love. Pursue what you have your heart set on. I don't care what it is you're going to do. Like I said, a clothing designer, a composer, a public accountant, whatever you want to do it. If you're on drugs, break the chains of drugs. If you're an alcoholic, break the chains of alcoholism. If you are somebody who wants, a man who wants to become a woman, then become a woman. If you're a woman that wants to become a man, then become a man. If you're a man who likes to wear women's clothing, then do so. If you're a woman who likes to wear men's clothing, do so. What I'm trying to get to the point of is be who you are and be damned what anybody thinks about what you do. That's all I have to say for right now. I will be uploading some more videos here pretty regularly. Hit that subscribe button. I will subscribe to your channel as well. And anyways, that is all for now. I am Martin, and I look forward to speaking to all of you again. Ciao.